If you are not losing a lot, or if you're not losing at all, you are not eating right, or you're not burning enough. So it's calories in and calories out. You have to eat a certain number that's in the app that tells you how many numbers to eat. I can't see what you eat because you're not updating your settings so I could see it. So I can't see what you're eating. So if you could just go into your settings and update your app, I could see what you're eating and tell you why you're not seeing change. So the way this whole thing works is you have to, this is fake numbers, okay? Can't hear. Ooh. So this is fake numbers. Let's say you eat, I'll give you real numbers. Let's say you eat, an average person would eat, or woman would eat 2,000 calories a day. You eat 2,000 calories a day to be the weight you are today. In order to lose 1 pound, you have to eat 1,500 calories a day for 7 days to lose 1 pound. If in 7 days, you one day eat 1,500 calories, but the next day you ate 1,550, and the third day you ate 1,525, then maybe by accident you ate 16, then maybe another day you accidentally ate 1,400, and you add all these calories together, if it doesn't come up to 3,500 calories less per 7 days, you will not lose any weight. So forget exercise for a second. If you're not removing 500 calories from your day with food, you will not lose any weight. If you do not burn 500 calories in a day, you will not lose any weight. So we just burned 500 calories on my watch, which means my age, my weight, and the heart rate I had on my watch, which you saw as hard as I lifted, I burned 500 calories. But if you didn't lift as hard as I did, or if you didn't jump as hard as I did, you did not burn 500 calories. If your age is different than mine, it would be a different number again. So you have to figure out on Google, what is your burning heart rate? And you need to look at your watch to make sure you're always in that. For example, my average fat burning heart rate for Karina, because of my age, is between 125 beats per minute to 130 beats per minute. Because I had my watch on, my range was between 103 to 167. So my average heart rate right now for this hour was 127, which means I was burning fat this entire hour. So I burned 1 pound of fat. Well, not 1 pound today, but if I continue to do this for the next 7 days, I will lose 1 pound. I have to do this type of workout for 7 days to burn 1 pound. Are you with me so far? Okay? Does this make sense? I can keep talking. Okay, because now it's not just calories, because you can eat McDonald's once a day and that could be your 1,500 calorie day. You can, like, people do keto, intermittent fasting, all kinds of other diets. You can eat whatever you want. I don't really care what you eat. As long as what you eat, you burn. Okay? The reason why I do Eat Your Way to Fit, and the reason I'm teaching you is because Karina, and I'm assuming you guys too, enjoy eating. I don't enjoy intermittent fasting. I enjoy eating. There's also new research that just came out for those people who do not have breakfast. This was a cardiology journal that just came out, Harvard University. For those people who do not have breakfast in the morning are at high risk of getting heart disease in the future. So I enjoy eating. I enjoy wine. I enjoy cake. I enjoy pizza. I enjoy an occasional popcorn. I enjoy life, okay? I enjoy life. In order for me and you to enjoy life, you have to work that off somehow. So if you're gonna eat something you're not supposed to, you have to work that off and work out, okay? If you're going into the pantry several times a day, that is not healthy food. So what you eat is actually more important than how many calories you eat, because it's the carbs and the sugar is so bad. So there was another study done, some dude ate chocolate for, I don't remember how long. He ate chocolate, and he ate enough chocolate to where he was still in deficit. So he ate 1,500 calories of chocolate, and he lost weight, but that was just not impossible to sustain, and chocolate is not healthy. So he ended up gaining all the weight back, right? So the way to do this is to read all the numbers on your food and track the macros, which is your carb, your protein, and your fat. Those numbers are so important. And it's also important to see how much salt you're eating, because we retain water. So it's calories in and calories out. If you are not working out as hard as I am, then you have to eat less, because then you are not burning as much as you should be. If I'm doing 5 jumping jacks, but you're doing this because you're modifying, you are burning way less than I am. And so you have to do, I could do 5 of these, but you would do 10 of these, right? So I'm trying to teach you to learn how your body responds to the way you eat. So as you keep going every week and you're noticing that you're not losing any weight, you have to go back to your fitness pal and look at all your numbers so you could see why you didn't lose any weight. Like, you should know what you ate yesterday, but did you work out yesterday? Did you meet all your numbers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is in and then out. So another good example is, imagine this is your stomach. This is your stomach. If I start pouring water in here, I'm filling up my stomach. If it spills over, you just ate too much. If water evaporates, if the water didn't evaporate and it's still full, it's too much. So it didn't leave your body. Does that make sense? And the other thing is, The food you eat, your body inside you, your organs, they speak to each other. Okay? So when you eat chicken and it comes into your belly, the belly knows to break down the chicken, and the chicken feeds muscles. When the muscles are fed, they're like, yay. And the muscle grows. Okay? There's fat over the muscle. If the fat didn't get burned because of the exercise, you can't see the muscle because there's too much fat over it. When you eat potato chips, it goes into your belly, and the belly doesn't know what to do with potato chips. So it turns it into glycogen, which is turned into fat because they don't know what to do. Potato chips have no nutritional value to your body. Potato chips don't make us see. They don't grow muscles. Potato chips is carbohydrate, which gives us energy, but it's short term because after the French fry, after potato chips, you want more potato chips because it's processed, and then it turns into sugar and it turns into fat, right? So everything I eat, I always look at the food and think, what will this food do for me? Is it gonna give me energy? Is it gonna help my muscles grow? Or is it just going to satisfy some craving that I feel like I have in my head? What's it gonna do? And whatever it's gonna do, is that worth it? Or am I gonna feel guilty about it later? So this whole program is all about your mind. When you ask me, am I doing it right? Stop asking that. I don't want to answer you whether you're doing it right, because there's no such thing as right or wrong. It is your way to eat, to enjoy life, and to learn your body, because I don't know your body, and you might not know your body because you've never done this before and you've only ate a certain way, and how did that get you? So now we need to retrain your mind to pick healthier choices, to then see how your body reacts to your choices. I don't know why I am pointing at you. Do you know what I'm saying? One of my high school girlfriends is in our group, and she sends me a picture of some processed pasta and says, can I have this? I don't know. I have to see the numbers that will fill the rest of the day to see how you ate all day. So then I want you to get on a scale the next day to see how that food performed for your body. And also, the pasta she was making, are you gonna just eat that from the bag? Or are you gonna boil it and add sauce? Like, what else are you gonna do with that pasta? It's not just that pasta. It's all this stuff that's gonna go with the pasta. And then, how much pasta are you gonna eat? Are you gonna measure the pasta with a measuring cup? Because all she's asking me is this a bag. How could I answer that? You know what I'm saying? No one can answer any of these questions. This is why so many girls sometimes don't stick with Eat Your Way to Fit, because yes, this is hard. This is not, you're not going to learn this tomorrow. You're not going to learn this today. It took me like 10, 14 months to learn what I'm sharing with you, right? And I didn't have, the coach that I had didn't teach me any of this. He just gave me a diet that you really can't live on your whole life. the only way to diet, in my opinion, is to eat a certain way for 5 days and then enjoy life a little bit on the weekend. And then as you start seeing your body change and you build more muscle, because that's what really this is about. As soon as you start building muscle, which takes 6 weeks of consistent lifting weights for 5 days a week, 4 at the least. You have to lift at the least for 4 days. And I promise you, it takes 6 weeks, because that's how long it took me. I was doing Beachbody, and I did a weightlifting program with Beachbody for 6 weeks, and that's when I started seeing some muscles, and I was like, whoa, I am hungry for more, but Beachbody sucks, and there's no one to talk to, and I got bored of watching. It was the exact same routine every single day, and it was the same verbiage, and I just got really bored, okay? So I got bored, and I was watching Beachbody, who's not live, and so I felt like I was alone, and that's why I got bored. Nobody was to talk to, and I wanted to learn more, and so I hired a coach, and then I was bored, and then I'm like, wow, let's see how this works. So if you have to learn about your body, and if you want to try this tool, is use your scale every single day. You weigh yourself on Monday, weigh yourself today, so tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow you weigh yourself, okay? Today you're 150 pounds. What are you tomorrow? Tomorrow, are you 149.8 or are you 151? Because if you're 151, what you did today, you ate too much. You ate too much salt. You ate too much sugar. You didn't work out hard enough. Okay? Your body just told you that. Or maybe you didn't go to the bathroom. Okay, that's another one. Okay, so you get on that scale tomorrow. Now you know. Okay, let's see. Let me look at my app. Okay, I did have a cookie. Okay? Wednesday, you go again. Okay? Does this make sense? Thursday, you get back on that scale. How did you do? Are you 149.6? Or are you 150 and a half? Or 151 and a half? Right? And you do this every day to learn how your food worked for you, how your body digested, and how your body worked off yesterday. Don't look at the scale as, some people get like crazy with the scale. Get into the mind that you're just using the scale to learn your body, because this is all short term. You're not going to be doing this all the time. If you don't want to do this every day, that's fine. Here's the other thing I did. I ate like, you have my meal plan. I ate like that for 5 days. I got on a scale on Friday. I was excited that I either lost weight or I stayed the same. Then the weekend came, and I like to drink. After I drink, I like to eat bad. Who doesn't? On Monday, I got on that scale again. So on Friday, I'm 126 pounds. On Monday, I'm 130. I gained 4 pounds from eating bad, which was all water weight from sodium. Because in order to gain 1 pound, a real 1 pound a week, it's the same as I told you. You burn 500 calories a day for 7 days to lose a pound, or you eat extra 500 calories a day to gain a pound. If you gain weight over the weekend, that's water weight. It's not a real pound. It's not fat. So I weigh myself on Friday. I weigh myself on Monday. Now I learned what I ate over the weekend and how much water weight I gain. Because then I go back on the clean diet on Monday. I go another 5 days. I get back on that scale, and the scale says you're now 127. Wait a minute, but I was 126 on Friday, and I ate so good Monday through Friday. Why am I only 127? Well, Karina, you learn throughout the week how long it takes to burn off all that cheating you did over the weekend. So the scale is a great tool just to learn how your body works. I hope that makes sense. Did I answer a bunch of questions? Let me know, because now I see I lost somebody. I'm talking too much, but I want to make sure I explain this, because it is difficult. This is why we're all here, because it's a constant trial and learning. This is not a fast process. I want to coach you to learn so you will never diet again, because diets fail. And I promise you, whoever ever joins Eat You Wait to Fit and can't stick it out and then quits, guess what? They're on to the next best diet. And there's no such thing as the best diet. The best diet is when you learn how to eat your way, so you are living your best life with food, and get rid of all the food noise. Because I've tried for 20 years. I'm gonna start crying. I had food noise for 20 years. What should I eat tomorrow? What should I eat again? What should I eat later? I think about lunch during breakfast. I think about dinner during lunch. I think about breakfast the next day during dinner the night before. And all of that is gone. Now I just, it's 10:40. I'm going to go have a piece of chicken. And I don't even think about it. I'm like, okay, it's 10:40. It's time to have my next snack. It's chicken. It's chicken, and I have cucumber cut up. So I'm going to go have some chicken and cucumber. That's my snack. There's no chips. Nothing processed. I eat 80 to 90% no processed food. Nothing. It's just chicken in my Instant Pot. Okay? Hi, Chris. All right? Were you here this whole time? All right, so, don't get disappointed. Please understand this is a process. This is not overnight. Please don't get disappointed that it's not going faster. Rome wasn't built overnight. Whatever you weigh, you didn't do that overnight. It all took us 10 months, 9 to 10 months to carry a baby. It takes 9 to 10 months to gain weight from a baby. And then it takes 9 to 10 months to lose. This is not overnight. I do not want you to lose 2 to 3 pounds a week. Anyone who loses 2 to 3 pounds a week gains it right back. I'm trying to really focus on stop the dieting and start living. I should post that on Instagram. Okay? I'm trying to really teach there's no magic pill. It's a process. You see me sharing my body shaper, my sweat stick, my sweat belt. None of them are a magic pill, but together it's fireworks. I will post some old pictures of me. I'm going to share pictures with you of my parents. I'm going to start crying. I feel tears. Sometimes if I don't wear eyelashes, my mom was really, really heavy. And we have the same We have the same hairstyle. Not A-line, but you'll see, same hairstyle. She always wore hair clips. I always wear hair clips. When she died and I went through her closet, all I found is hair clips. She had hair clips everywhere. And I have hair clips all over the house. I'm always in the hair clip. Sometimes I ask my hairdresser to cut my hair to try and avoid hair clips. She and I weren't close. But anyway, she was a really heavy butterball. Like my DNA is really heavy. She was, I don't know, 250 pounds at 4'8". I'm taller than my mom. And like, it took her how many years to get to be so heavy, right? And I followed her. I followed her in her weight gain footsteps as a kid. No child should be 170 pounds in high school. No child should be overweight when they're 5. And we just see that everywhere. It's just unhealthy. So I really want to focus on stop making bad choices and stop dieting. And yesterday, this girl sends me a message and says to me, "Oh my God, you're so inspiring. I want to be like you." And I'm like, "Wow, that's amazing. I want to help you." She says, "I'm getting liposuction." I'm like, okay. So she starts talking about my body shaper so she can get the shaper for after liposuction. And I'm like, great, yeah, great idea. And then I said to her, I'm like, since you're having liposuction, you're gonna really want to watch what you eat because you can gain weight in other places you didn't even know existed. And she agrees with me. Make my story short, we keep talking. Now I'm on a treadmill at my kids' Taekwondo class. And I'm all like pumped up, on the treadmill. And she says to me, "I cut out all sugar." And I was like, wow, really? Okay, I'll play that game. You cut out all sugar. Because I know she didn't. No one even knows what that is. No one knows that sugar isn't everything. It's not just cookies and candy. Isn't everything. So I was like, okay, what'd you eat today? Yogurt, strawberries, banana, smoothie, protein powder, bacon, and there was like one other thing. And I'm like, you're a liar. Look, you ate all this fruit. You ate yogurt. It's sugar. That's all sugar. You didn't cut out sugar. I was like, I'm sorry, you hyped me up. I'm all hyped up on the treadmill. And she's like, well, yogurt has 8 grams. Yeah, 8 grams of sugar, plus the banana, plus the strawberry, plus I think there's sugar in the bacon, depends on the brand. And then I said the $1 million question, well, if you lowered your sugar, do you know the number of grams that you ate today? Do you? And guess what? She blocked me. She blocked me because that is the $1 million question. Do you know how much you ate today? No one knows how much they ate today because they just eat. And if everybody knew how much they ate, United States or the whole world wouldn't be obese, would it? I never knew how much I ate. My mom just dumped food on my plate and said, here you go. And it was potatoes and she made like all this terrible Russian food. We ate potato salad. I ate a shitload of salami growing up. Woo! I was the queen of salami sandwiches. Right, you're more in tune with labels and not just label. It's not just I want you to be mindful, which you're obviously doing, to read the labels past the calories and the fat. It's the sugar and the carbs that are the evil to us. So last 12 days, we were doing 33. I was honest with you. I drank alcohol. I had candy. It was really hard. And yesterday, I swore to you, I wasn't going to have any sugar. And yesterday, other than the, I had sodium because I had chicken from the Instant Pot that I made, but I used everything 0 sugar, but it had sodium in it. So when it's low on one thing, it's high on something else, right? But I ate, yesterday I didn't have a single, like real carb. I had 0 fruit. I had no coffee creamer. I had chicken, tomatoes, cucumber. I should have tracked it. I had a protein shake. I had a protein shake. It has carbs in it. So I did have some sugar and some carbs. But see, no one really thinks that. And I normally wouldn't think that because it's protein powder. No one ever thinks the sugar and the carbs in that. But I did just buy a new protein powder, which I will share with you as soon as I agree to rep this company. It's zero. It's everything's 0. That's why I wanted to rep this company before I share with you. Make sure I even like the taste. So I'm gonna go have it now. But anyway, so what was my point? Anyway, so this girl got mad at me because I called her out. You want me to lie to you? Dude, block me, bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am so done with being fluffy with people. I do not want my kids to get a trophy for 2nd place. That is bullshit because they lost. Why are we giving our kids recognition for losing? I don't want them to grow up like I did. I teach my kids this causes you fat because it's baked goldfish or pizza. I don't want them to learn how I did. I don't want to have the life. I don't want them to have the life that I did because it was miserable. I've been bullied about my weight since I was 14 and I'm still talking about it. And that is a horrible experience. Right? Right. She totally should have stuck around. For to understand why. Yeah, I'm going to. Exactly. You love fruit, so we keep incorporating in our lifestyle, right? Right. And you keep incorporating fruit into your lifestyle because we know fruit is healthy. And yes, of course, fruit is healthy. Yes, fruit is healthy. But how much fruit you eat is not healthy. That's the problem. So, and then it's really hard to be like 0 of everything, right? It's really hard. This morning, I was itching again to have that stupid coffee creamer. I was itching. I was like, no, I have to have green tea. And Chris, I fucking gave in and I had that goddamn coffee creamer. I couldn't not have the coffee creamer. And I stared at this coffee creamer and I looked at the label and instead of pouring 3 tablespoons like I normally do, I really bit my tongue and just poured 1 tablespoon. So it was only like 2 grams of sugar or whatever it was. But this is hard for everybody. But I also got up at 4:30 in the morning and I went 45 minutes on my treadmill because I'm trying to lean out. I'm trying to lose 2 pounds and I can't lose 2 pounds. For me to lose 2 pounds, as you'll see, as you start getting smaller, it is so much harder to lose 2 pounds. I mean, I have to give up all fruit. I have banana right now and because I'm not touching that banana. I want to go 5 days to see, is it the banana that I'm not losing a pound? Is it the creamer? I don't know because I had creamer today. So you have to give something up that you do every day. You have to give something up to see if that was the thing that was holding you back. Because maybe my body doesn't release banana sugar as fast as you would, right? We are all different. Blood type, age, height, how much energy we burn. Everyone is different. It is not black and white. It's not. Chris, I'll edit the workout and I'll share this too. You know what I'm saying? It's not black and white. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. And the only way to find out is to just start doing and learning about yourself. This is why I named the program Eat Your Way to Fit. If you look at all other diets or workout programs, nobody teaches you jack. No one. The influencers online who have millions of followers, they won't even respond. They won't say what they eat. And they eat the exact same food I eat that I'm trying to get you to eat. There's only one healthy diet. It's everybody's chicken. Right? And everyone has this workout. Everyone sells some sort of workout. But everyone's different. There's no like, it's this way only. There's no such thing. I'm only sharing what works for me so you can try and see if it works for you, because the way we eat is, if you were to Google, is the healthiest way to eat. Every Mayo Clinic, WebMD, Harvard, everyone says processed food is not healthy. But many don't even understand what that is. For example, white rice is more processed than brown. You know, I actually never understood what the word processed means until I read it more and more and more, especially with brown rice, because brown rice was brown, and so it's less work done. Brown rice gets stripped away of nutrients to make it white. I believe that's what I read. I'll have to go back and double check. But that's what processed means. And I had no idea. No idea. Like that. So I think I've been talking, oh my God, I've been talking for an hour, you guys. All right, I'll have to download this video and cut out the workout so people don't have to be bored of watching for 2 hours to get here. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Did I miss anything? Is there any more confusion? Yes, no? Oh, and about protein powder, let me finish with that. Protein powder is a supplement. You don't need to drink protein powder. You could just eat protein. But protein powder is a supplement if you don't eat enough protein. Because some people can't eat that much protein. And so it's to supplement your day with extra protein to fill your day with the correct amount of grams of protein in order to build muscle. That's why bodybuilders and myself and why you might want to drink a protein shake, especially after we work out. It's a good time to drink a protein shake. I really need to start freaking bringing my protein shake down here, so this way I would have already had it while I'm talking. But you don't have to drink a protein shake if you don't want to. You could just eat it. And if you don't want to eat it because you're out, you can have as many protein shakes as you want. It's just an amount of protein your body needs in order to A, live, B, stay full, C, build muscle. Okay? So, again, if you are not seeing some result in 5 days, don't be upset. It's not that Eat Your Way to Fit is not working. It's something you may have done that you don't know, or you didn't track, or you didn't work out hard enough, or you didn't do enough exercise for the week, or you overate somewhere, and it's okay, because then we just do it again. It is a consistent Eat Your Way to Fit, and every other program is, you hear this, you've heard this before, consistency. Your body has to get into a consistent routine in order to change. Just like our kids have routines. If you're a mother, right? Like this morning, my kids get up at the same time, get dressed, brush your teeth, have breakfast. It's consistent. We are creating new daily habits that need to be consistent. I did there's a viral video that went on TikTok over the weekend, me wearing my body shaper, and people are like, but you're already skinny, you don't need that. If I stop my consistent routine, it goes back. You can't stop. It's constant. The inside of your belly, your organs, everything inside you, it's always like a balloon. You fill the balloon with air and it's full. You stop blowing the balloon and it it deflates. Your body is the same way. You feed your body pizza, it's turning to sugar and fat. You feed your body chicken, it turns into muscle. It's like every day. There's no stopping. This is why people yo-yo diet. Because it's like, they stop. You can't stop. This is why Eat Your Way to Fit is a lifestyle. You want to have your cake? Go have your cake. It's okay. Go have your cake. I'm allowing you to have a piece of cake if you really have to have a cake on a Monday or a Tuesday because it's your birthday party. Enjoy your life. But just remember, you got to burn that off. And if you don't burn that off, it's okay. You got next week. It's just, it's a yellow brick road that never ends. It's okay. This is how we enjoy life, because if I'm going to eat really, really good today and tonight I have a party or whatever, let's imagine we have parties, and I'm going to have something I shouldn't have, I'm going to be freaking proud of myself that I ate so good today. I am so proud of myself yesterday that I did not have that creamer, but I did today, and I got on a treadmill to make sure I burned that creamer off. And then tomorrow, I'm going to fight my mind again not to have that creamer and have green tea, because at the end of the week, I want to see how I do. I want to see how my body reacts. Was it the creamer? Does my body cannot handle creamer? So I have to give something up to learn. It's not this. We're not yo-yo dieting. We are just like dolphins. We're just slowly going up, we're just enjoying life. When I was doing a bikini prep, I followed a certain diet. Certain days I'd have a little bite of a Kind bar or a Lara bar, like I'll have a little bite. And then I worked out really hard. And then on the weekends, I have a cheat meal. And then finally, a year later goes by and my coach says to me, okay, you're going to get on that stage in 8 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, I got to get on stage in a bikini in 8 weeks. And he says, yeah, no more fruit, no more cheat meals, no more a bite of a Lara bar, no more creamer, no more Diet Coke. Okay? It was such strict diet. It was on certain days, no oatmeal either. It was eggs and that's it. It was so strict, and it was 2 hours of cardio. It was 1 hour cardio in the morning. It was 1 hour at the gym, and it was 1 hour in the afternoon. And I did that for 5 days, and I lost 3 pounds that week. And I was like, oh my God, I was so lean, you guys. And then the weekend came, and I was like, wait a second. He said no wine, no kind bar, can't have a bite, can't have oatmeal, can't have a rice cake. I can't have anything. I don't think I want to do this. I'm like, I don't think this is worth it. This was such a hard 5 days. And I got to go for 8 more weeks. And that's when I learned I am not willing to give up that much, because I've enjoyed my process of how I created my own plan. And I enjoyed that the most, that I wasn't willing, ready, or able to give up 3 hours of my day, to give up a glass of wine, to give up a bite of a Lara bar, to give up a rice cake or oatmeal. It was a lot of giving up. And as soon as I chose not to give up those things, I gained 3 pounds so fast. And it's been, this August was a year. So it's been 15 months. 15 months I was chasing that lean body that I had for one day. 15 months. That's how hard it is. Because I am still not willing to give up that much. However, I decided to try it this week to do more giving up, just to see if that's really what it takes. Right? Because that one day, I'm gonna start crying again. I hated the leggings I was wearing. I hated the sports bra I was wearing. I had no makeup on. And I took one picture and I covered my face. And I look at that picture a lot. And I regret that I worked so damn hard to get to that one photo. And that was the only photo I have. And it was so hard to do that. So hard. And I'm so proud that I was able to do it one time. But I just wish I can have the strength to do that one more time, to take photos. And I don't know, this is what I'm trying to figure out now. You are learning how to figure out your way, and I'm learning how to either like get over that one picture, and maybe that's the lesson here, that I don't need to look like that. Maybe that's the lesson here. I don't need to be like all these other influencers who do it. Maybe I'm not strong enough. I don't know. But that's what this is about. It's about learning your mindset learning what are you willing to do, what are you happy with, and I'm happy with, I'm happy, I'm not unhappy. It's not, let's not get this twisted. I am not unhappy. I just know how I worked out so hard. I ate tilapia twice a day, you guys. Twice a day, eating tilapia. Twice a day. That's a lot of fucking fish. Okay? It was tilapia twice a day, and sometimes it was tilapia twice a day, and then salmon. That was a lot of freaking fish in one day. And I worked so hard. And sometimes I just get not sad, sometimes I just get disappointed that I only have this one picture. Like, why didn't I put on nicer leggings? Like, when I took that picture, if I hated those leggings so much, why didn't I think, go freaking put on different leggings, and go put makeup on, and take another picture? I didn't think of that. I think I just, worked out on my treadmill, saw myself in the mirror, was like, oh my God, I can't believe I look like that. Took a picture and didn't think anything about it. I didn't think, I just didn't think more of it. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Right, so sometimes I think maybe, when I see these influencers, a lot of them, first of all, have been doing it way longer than me, okay? I have to remind myself, they've been doing it for years, and they have a team of people, right? And so they have more time than I do to dedicate their body to their workouts and food. I am a one-woman show, and I have kids, and I do all my video editing, and I do all my cooking, and I do everything myself, right? So I just don't have that much time like they do. When I wasn't coaching online like this, last August, I did have time to do 3 hours. I did have time to get up at 5 in the morning, do cardio, bring my kids to school, go to the gym, come home. I didn't have you guys. I wasn't coaching. So yeah, I had the time. But now I'm loving what I do, and I love coaching you, and you guys are letting me stand here and still talk. I can talk all day. You guys have become like my family, and you don't even know it, how this is so good for me to be coaching you. Like, you guys don't even know. It's not just for you. It's for me too. I wish I could just hug my phone. I wish I could hug my phone, because having you guys as a group has brought so much more family joy in my life that I did not have growing up. I got into a fight with my sister because she didn't like some post I did sharing how I grew up with my sister. You don't even know I have a sister because I don't even talk about her. And she was like, how dare you talk about me? And I'm like, I didn't say your name. No one even knows you exist. And she was like, you're never going to find fulfillment with your group that you didn't get from your mom. And I was like, bullshit, because I already did, and I don't need it from you. And so I haven't talked to her since August. So this whole thing is just, you just have to keep going, and you'll oh my God, here, I never expected to cry. So maybe you're right, Chris. I don't know what I was saying. Maybe this was for me to learn about myself, that I don't have to, that I'm not like them, and I am a real person, and everything I share is real. And maybe I could freaking do pictures with the body I have today. like I could do marketing pictures with the body I have today. I don't have to get to that like this girl. Okay? Well, like this, right? Maybe I don't need to get down to 16% body fat or 18% body fat that I was. Maybe this is a sign to just be this, because this is really good and this is the happiest I've ever been, and maybe that's the point. But every single day, this is what we learn with our life. It's not just you know, the diet or the workout. It's just everything in life, you know. Yeah, family definitely does not have to be blood. Yeah. So she told, yeah, I agree. Not that she lied. She's 8 years older than me. We're not in the same level. So, all right. I think I've done enough crying. I think I've done enough talking. I've been wanting to do a video to share my story, because I watch these influencers and I just learn, you know, what's the best way to do it. I'm new here and I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning a completely different business. And there's a girl, some of you in the group follow, her name's Sydney. She's great. And she shared her personal story on her YouTube channel. I got goosebumps. And as I was watching her story, I'm like, oh, I should probably do a story about my life, because I lost my mom, I lost my dad, I have kidney disease. And right before I came on live with you guys, I was running around Walmart. I was running around Walmart, and then I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I was trying to find a bar stool, because she was sitting in this bar stool, and the way she was sitting in the bar stool, her body was cute. It's like, you know, when you sit in the chair, all your rolls come out, and the skin bunches up. And so all the chairs I have at home, like, I can't use any of these chairs. I got to get a bar stool. And Walmart was out of bar stools, and Bed Bath & Beyond was closed. And on my way home, I'm like, oh, bummer. When am I going to get to do this video? And you just made me do it. I'm still crying. It's like, when you put out energy, you just receive it, right? Chris, I know you believe in energy. And I wanted to do this video today. I don't know why today's date, 17th. Oh, it might be my dead grandmother's birthday. Oh no, I think she was the first. Anyway, for some reason I wanted to do this video today. And then at the same time, I was thinking, well, I'm by myself. How am I gonna do this video by myself? Like, shouldn't someone ask me a question? Shouldn't there be like an interview process so that I talk more? And you just did all that. Oh my God, my throat hurts from crying. Ugh. It's just, yeah. Oh my God, my throat hurts from crying. So, like, I'm gonna download this video and cut it, and this could be that video that I wanted to record. I'm still crying. Oh my God. All right, I think I'm gonna start losing my eyelashes. Who else is on? I just see 4 people. Chris, Isabel, Lorena, you still here? Okay. All right, you guys. This was a very good therapeutic session. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing you stayed on this long, me talking. All right, I hope I answered more questions than you probably even had. I can't believe it's 11:15, 11:16. Oh, my dad died on the 16th. All right, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the video, and I will probably have to Dropbox it, or you know what? I will reshare it on Facebook, so then you could just download it. It'll be really, really easy. All right, thank you, my friends. Love you, girls. And tomorrow, cardio, 9 o'clock Mountain Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll kick some butt. And if you're going to get on that scale tomorrow, let me know. Post in the group. Let's see how you did today to tomorrow. And let's start learning how your body works, right? Let's make this happen. because the more success stories we have, the more Eat You Wait to Fit will grow. It can't just be me. I need you to help me. We gotta do this together because this is the most unique and innovative way I really believe works to just finally stop whatever you've been doing for as long as you've been doing it. Okay? All right. Bye, my friends. Oh, awesome. You're up to pound. Oh, sorry, I'm itchy. That's awesome. Well, I'm excited for a new weigh-in day on Friday. All right. Bye, girls.